So in this video we're going to cover how to get your reservations. There's a 50-day launch phase where you can reserve your tokens. Basically you're going to compete with other people using on the Ethereum network. So you're going to swap Ethereum for the WISE token. So 50 days fundraiser. There's also referrals, so you can do referrals. If you want to hit get onto WISE Foundation, you can hit the referral below to help support this channel and also get yourself into it. There's going to be a hub there and a dashboard. So we're going to start, this is going to be my experience. So we're going to start from day one, and so you're going to join me on my journey. So let's have a quick look at the reserve. So WISE is now live. WISE will refund up to 70% of your gas fees for the first 20,000 Ethereum sent to the contract. So the current balance is 4,099. So it's still valid. WISE token reservations. The launch of the WISE contract will kick off an initial 50-day phase during which users can reserve tokens by creating a liquidity pool from Ethereum contributions. Alright, so basically it's a capital raise, fundraise. You can look at it any way you like. So there are a number of tickets each day that you can compete in. And this is the first one. That's day one. You can see that there's 6 days to go before this will close. There are 5 million WISE tokens, and this is day one, basically contract. And you can see all reservations, and you can see fixed supply or random supply. So these two are all in here, and basically we'll just flow down. You can see that the first day there's 5 million WISE tokens up for grabs. 608 people have entered to compete for that 5 million, and they've entered in 327.93 Ethereum. Okay, and this is closing in 6 days, 23. So you can think of it like an auction for, a bidding war to get as much WISE tokens as you can. Obviously, I'll have your share on the bottom here and your total contribution. Then so that's just 1 day. So there's 5 million on day 2, day 3, and so forth, and they all close at a different time. You can see a different number of people have entered with different total amounts per day. So you decide which one you want to enter. You could enter this one, but obviously there's 8 days, so more people might enter too, and change the numbers, because obviously this number looks better than this number at the moment, because 608 people with 327 ETH, so you'll get less WISE tokens. Whereas this one here is looking better, but there's still 8 days to go, so more people will enter this. So as this closes off, this will still be open. So you can sort of see how that works. So if we roll down, and here we are. So these are, we've got here fixed supply. So these green ones are the fixed supply, okay, because this is fixed 5 million WISE tokens in each day. So the green ones are the fixed supply, and then the random supply days are orange. So we're just going to flow down because we're on all tickets. So here's your first random, your mixed supply. What's it called? Random supply, sorry. And you got, so there'll be anywhere between 4.5 and 5.5 million. So you might do better if it randomly gets picked on 5.5 million, but if it gets picked towards the 4.5 million, you'll do relatively worse than the 5 million's fixed supply. So the way basically that enters, so this is the first random one. We can see 307 people have entered with 149. So they're taking a little bit more risk to maybe get more reward or slightly less. So it's a little different, just a bit of fun really. So that's closing in 13 days, that ticket. And to enter, you just basically click the reserve WISE. You click on that, and you hook up your MetaMask. So a good way to open this is have a MetaMask extension in, which is a wallet, a MetaMask wallet for Ethereum, in your Chrome browser or something similar. And you can just, it will ask you to link up to this page, the wisetoken.net page, and you can see all the other tickets going on there. Then you've got another one in red here. So it's really high risk, because it'd be random between 1 and 9,999,999. So if that comes on the low end, it could be really bad. So it's very high risk. You can see there's only a little bit of Ethereum in there at the moment, but just take that into account, and so forth. So that runs for 50 days. So there's all these tickets running. Day 24, you can see all the tickets running, and we'll get to the last one, and there's day 50. So there's 50 tickets to enter. This one closes in 55 days. So good to know. So that's fantastic. So I'm going to show you on camera. I'm going to enter into one of these auctions. Now when we win the tokens, after we win the tokens, we are then stake the tokens. Okay, so let's just get on to that. I'll have more on that. So we've got a referral page. Okay, so you can hit my link below, referral. So must refer 50 ETH or more. Don't have the clout. Refer at least 1 ETH total, and the contract will reward you once with 0.05 ETH. So there's something for everybody there. So you can see that is a referral system. It just shows you more detail and so forth, so you can read that. Let's have a look at the hub. We've got a hub here. So the hub just gives you a lot of the community stuff, shows you videos that they're promoting, tweets, latest tweets, and so you can see here Wise crossed 1,000 investing wallets, still 1 week away from the closing of our first option. Also 4,045 ETH in the contract. $1.6 million means Wise is putting minimum $3 million on Uniswap protocol as locked owners liquidity. Things are heating up, so really cool. And then there's a dashboard which shows the total amount of ETH and the time to expiry for the transformer. Okay, so it's 50 days, and you can see the calendar there pops up. You can see the calendar all the way out. Okay, so it's really useful. Now, Wise reservations, unique contributors, unique referrers, etc. So a lot of detail on there. Let's go back to the main page. There's docs as well, so you can check out the docs. Now, this will show up your MetaMask wallet. Okay, so you can see I've got a little bit of Ethereum in there. There's a video to watch, and then there's how Wise works. Okay. So Wise has a 50-day launch period for investors to reserve Wise. Each day about 5 million Wise tokens are available, which are distributed proportionally according to the amount of total ETH sent for the day. Stake Wise. Lock up your Wise in order to earn interest during the duration. The longer you stake, the more interest you earn. You may access interest at any time for no fee, but ending a stake early penalises the principal. All fees and penalties are redistributed to other stakeholders. Alright, so that's really cool. So here's a library. You can get more details on that. You just click on the question marks. Sell Wise. Cash out instantly using the Uniswap DEX. While other projects rely on users to slowly build markets for their tokens, the very nature of the Wise contract ensures the instant creation of a massive pool of liquidity on Uniswap, featuring no KYC and the ability to swap from your private keys. So that's the 50-day liquidity pool being built up. The Wise project consists of smart contracts capitalizing on token liquidity formation, a referral system, and token staking capabilities, which are explained in the document section, which you can click on the link above. The overall flow of the Wise project can be described in two main epochs, each developed as a smart contract on specific financial purpose. The liquidity transform epoch, which is the first 50 days. The launch of the Wise contract will kick off initial 50-day phase, during which users may send ETH to the contract pool in order to reserve Wise tokens and form main liquidity pool. So that's what's underway at the moment. That's what I'll be entering. At this point, no further token reservations can be made. Reserve Wise and refer bonus Wise may now be minted by users at their leisure. User may begin staking Wise, and so you can click the stake button there. So we'll see what that is. So if you had Wise, you could stake the amount and you stake the duration, and that's how easy that is. So, but you have to wait till you get the Wise tokens. So there's the liquidity. You can see the smart contract. So have a quick look at that on Etherscan. You can see that indeed there is over 4,000 Ethereum in there, worth over $1.6 million, and that's that. That's a contract address OXF 063. So that's the founders. You can also see the transactions on there, and you can see the analytics. So let's have a quick look at that. So we can see that the pool is increasing daily. That's a nice little trend there. Very important to know, and so forth. So there have been 3,314 transactions, and of course until the token actually issues, there won't be any wallets to look at. So we have to wait as that goes. So let's go back to the Wise token page. I'm going to scroll back up. I'm going to go to reservations, and I'm going to get some Wise tokens through basically the bid. And so which day should I choose? This is what you'll have to decide. Probably a nice ratio. Let me think. It's the same thing that you'll have to do, is think about what you want to enter. So I'm going to enter this one here, and let's see how we go. So here we are. I've clicked on that one. It's day 2 ticket, the 12th of November. So it's going to close, and I'm going to put in 0.15. I think that's how much I've got. Let me just check my wallet. I'll just go up here and I can click on there, and I've got 0.16 Ethereum. So I can reserve or I can create a referral link, or I can stake Wise tokens. So I'm going to reserve, of course. So that will take me to one of the days. That will get me to all the days I can choose. I'm not going to go that way. I'm just going to go down to here and choose it this way. And click on this one. I'm going to put 0.15. Yep. And I'm going to confirm reservation. Let me see. So fixed 5,000. There's 482, 179 Ethereum in there. 351 purchases. That's day 2. I can show all days if I want to click that, but I'm not going to. Oh, I just did. So there we are. So I want day 2. So I'm going to click on that again. Selected. Oh, fixed. Selected. I'm going to select that. I'm going to confirm. So there we are. That's worth about $60. It's got a fee there as well. Let me have a look at the fee. Probably go for the. Not much difference. Probably go. Let me just cancel out of that. 249. 249. Yeah, that's probably okay. So I'm going to click OK. So that's reserving now. So I'm entering that particular auction bid. So I like to keep it real, this channel, so that you see what's going on. So it's about $60. It's costing, the fees are quite high. They're about $2.50. But you know, we're in this for the longer run, so we're going to stake to earn more, and then the price will go on the market, and we'll see what happens. So that's just reserving. So it's just going to process that ticket. Let's have a look on here. So that's just processing. You can see that going same time. You can actually click on that and go to the view on Etherscan, which we'll do. You can see that's processing in 1 to 7 minutes. And we're going to go back to the process. Let's wait for that to tick over. So basically, they're issuing Wise tokens. You're going to be able to stake them. There's going to be the fund raised, and this is going to be used for Uniswap liquidity pool. And great. And we're going to have a quick look at staking probably in the next video. I just wanted to show you how to get your reserve to claim your Wise tokens. So we'll just do that. This might take a few minutes, so just bear with me as you do. I'll leave the link below to the site, and you can check it out and go through it as well. And hopefully these tutorials help you, as I have my experience. I really look forward to your comments below and your experience as well. I think this is a pretty good project. It's being highly promoted online, so we'll look forward to it. The actual person that runs it, I'll show you the team. I actually followed this guy for some time. He's a very clever guy, so it bodes well for the future. There's some party things, so obviously that's going through. I can either reserve again or open dashboard. I'm going to click here, close that, and I'm going to refresh the page, and it'll probably update. Alright, so there we are. I've got 0.09 Wise. It says that I've got 0.17 ETH. Of course, I put in 0.15, so we'll see what that's probably a refund of the fees. Remember, there's a refund of the fees up to 20,000 ETH, so it's better to get in early. Let's have a look at the dashboard, which it referred me to. So it just shows you there's 4,100 ETH in there. Got a personal dashboard. Let's have a look at that. So I got one contribution. That's that. A contribution is basically I've entered into one bid auction. I've got no referrals. I've got 458. So you can be my first referral if you click the link below. I've got estimated 4,580 Wise tokens. So that's cool. It shows me the one reservation, the 0.17 ETH. I've got the reservation days, the time it's going to take. I've covered 1 day out of 50 tickets. There's 50 tickets or 50 days, etc. So that's cool. As you see, no referrals there. It says 1 ETH remaining, so we'll see how that goes. You can click on the links, and that will take you to the detail about every single element, which I think is really great, and so forth. So let's just go back, and that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed that. Let's have a quick look at. I've got gas refund, so we'll have a look at that. That's coming soon, so it's not actually on there yet, so that will show up. Once again, if you want to get involved in the Wise project and stake, it looks pretty exciting. It's going to be well promoted by the YouTube community. Feel free to hit the link below and get involved. I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.